Okay, guys. Hey. This is our second holistic herb and plant-based recipe discussion. So I'm excited. You know, if I do pause, I am a grandma at heart, so I have to definitely, see what's going on the computer. But I just want to start off with some announcements. So I know that a lot of people have joined the Heart Center discussion group, which I truly do appreciate you guys so much. And I just welcome everybody. I just appreciate you guys joining and tuning in. I would love to get everybody's feedback, of course. If you got any herbs that that helps you or helps your pets. I like to talk about different herbs that are not only helpful for myself, but also helpful for my fur babies, because I am a cat lady. So I just like to make sure that we spread the knowledge and the love for the fur babies too. But so we have
You went on
the 1st to the 31st.
You went on mute.
Where we'll be eating only fruits and veggies. So that would be awesome sauce if you would like a challenge for the new year coming in, and do your best if you want to join or whatever. And we're going to meet on Zoom for these following dates, and I'll include it in there, but January 1st at 7 p.m., January 9th at 7 p.m., January 16th, the 27th, and the 31st, all at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, we do yoga and Zumba and cardio classes each week. So for example, if you're looking for just to get some movement in, whether stretching, a little dancing, or just, moving that body with some good music, tomorrow we have yoga, and Thursday, I almost forgot, I thought today was Monday, but Thursday we have Zumba, and they're both at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. And you don't have to have the camera. You can have the camera if you want to lead a class or anytime. Listen, just come and have a good time. So the herbs that I'm going to talk about are herbs that you can add into your favorite teas. And I'll get into some of my favorite teas that I enjoy to drink. But you have glucosamine, which it appears to reduce the weakening of bones by supporting healthy bone growth. So glucosamine has been shown to accelerate wound healing, improve skin. Just give me 1 second, gotta let somebody in. Improving skin hydration and decrease wrinkles. And as I stated, like, this is something that I've noticed my cat, he's about to be 15 years old, and he was going through, he was walking a little bit funny, and I saw that he's a little bit on the heavier side, and but I gave him glucosamine and actually ginkgo for his brain, but I gave him glucosamine. It's like he's just this new cat. So it's just like, I definitely recommend glucosamine. And they also have for the people that are vegan, because glucosamine has a tendency to contain meat, such as beef in it. They do have vegan options as well. Like, you can go on Amazon and see the vegan options that they do have, or your local what is that, GNC, I believe that's the name of that. Valerian, which is a great one that you can add in teas. You can get tinctures or the free leaves, and that may help with hot flashes during menopause, with helping to improve sleep quality, reduce anxiety, improve symptoms of OCD, and reduce hyperactivity in certain behaviors. I honestly love adding Valerian in my oh my goodness, I just had a brain fart. That's the tiredness, you guys, I'm sorry. But I honestly love adding the tea with my ginger, agave, and I love adding Valerian and lavender in there. I think that's just awesome, a great tea. And if you want to freeze some mangoes and add the mangoes in the tea, it's really good. So I really do like Valerian after a long day and you just want to relax and maybe feel a little bit stressed out and having a little bit of a difficult day. Definitely Valerian is one that just, now you're feeling warm with the sun. Wormwood, which last time I don't see her on here, but if I'm not mistaken, Tina and I may have said her name incorrectly, and I do apologize. She spoke about cleansing parasites. So wormwood is one that does help with cleansing parasites in your body, but it also has other benefits, such as it's a remedy for liver and gallbladder problems. Wormwood contains strong bitter agents, which help stimulate digestive and gallbladder function. It also is believed to stimulate digestion and relieve spasm in the intestinal tract. So that is definitely one that I also have in the house, like for digestion. Devil's Club is used for arthritis, wounds, fever, tuberculosis, stomach trouble, coughing, colds, sore throat, diabetes, and low blood sugar. Cat's claw may stimulate the immune system, help relax the muscles, dilate blood vessels, and help with eliminating excess water in the body. Cat's claw is definitely a good one, also just for boosting your immune system, especially with colds. That's a good one to have in the house if you want to switch it outside of the other herbs, and you want to add that in there. Dandelion is really great for digestion, and is really great for animals if you want to add a couple of drops in there, if you know they may be a little bit constipated or just want to help them stimulate that bowel movement so they can get some pooping going. That is a great one. And as it says, the leaves are used to stimulate the appetite and help with digestion. Dandelion flower has antioxidant properties. Dandelion may also help improve the immune system. You know, happy gut, happy body. So that's definitely a good one. It can also help to detoxify the liver and gallbladder, and can help kidney function. Ashwagandha is one that is awesome too, and has a lot of great benefits. So it helps with relieving stress. So you can add, that's a great one to add with the Valerian. You can add some ashwagandha in there, the Valerian, some lavender, because lavender is also a soothing property, has some soothing properties in there. So that's a great tea in itself. So that relieves stress and anxiety. Ashwagandha is perhaps best known for the stress relieving properties to help low blood sugar and fat, increase muscle and strength, improve sexual function in women, boosts fertility and testosterone levels in men, sharpens focus and memory, and supports heart health. So that's like really good. Ashwagandha is really good also for your immune system. Lysine is an essential amino acid that improves athletic performance, helps to reduce inflammation, prevent muscle injuries, and may reduce stress and anxiety. Lysine is also another one that helps with cold sores, and helps to boost the immune. And that is great, like if you do have a trap, neuter, and release colony. If your cats, during the summer months, you can add to the food the lysine to help boost their immune. So during the winter months when it's cold, they have like a better chance of fighting their cold if they're, you know, because the weather does change and they don't have an undercoat. So lysine is definitely good, even for preparing you to just build that immune system. Hawthorn berry is used to help protect against heart disease, help control high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Saw palmetto may help improve urinary tract function, may support prostate health, may decrease inflammation, and may help regulate testosterone levels. All of these that I listed here, there's definitely way more benefits, you know? If you can, just take out your time to, like, if you heard something that you really like, to just check it out and see if that's something that you want to try. And if you like it, like, definitely let us know in like the group, because that's really awesome to like see how everybody feels about the herbs. Is there any like herbs that anyone wants to share that they honestly find helpful or just want to share with the group?
Has anybody ever used Melissa oil or lemon balm on cold sores? As soon as you use it, as soon as you feel it, put a drop or two on it and it goes away right away. It's called Melissa oil or lemon balm oil.
Okay, well, I just want to, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I just wanted to see maybe if somebody wants to share, and that's fine. Okay, so I can't hear you. Hold on. What you said?
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear anything. Can you just say something?
I heard her.
Just so I can see, because
Yeah,
I don't.
I heard her.
Okay.
Bertha, do you hear the rest of us, or is it just
okay.
her?
Okay, now I can hear. Now I can hear you guys. I'm sorry about that. It was connected to like a Bluetooth or something. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, well, I said lemon balm or Melissa oil on a cold sore. If when you first feel it, put a drop or so on a something and dab it on there, and it will go away right away.
You said lemon balm?
Well, it's lemon balm, but sometimes they call it Melissa oil.
Lemon balm, okay.
So it's called Melissa oil or lemon balm. But I think that's the best thing for it, because anytime I feel just a teeny weeny little thing on there that I know it's going to be, I put it on there and it's gone. It's not even on there the rest of the day. It's gone.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Edwin wrote, neem leaf is amazing for the body. So many benefits. I need to look up neem leaf. Anyone else?
Another thing that's really good for cold sores, it's not an herb, but it's L-lysine. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
That helps keep them down. But once you get it, the other one's excellent.
Yeah. They'll go away very quickly with that. So.
Okay.
I understand oat straw is really good because it's got a lot of B vitamins. So you can boil it. You can get it like Frontier Herbs, like Co-op. You can order it through Amazon. And you boil like about a tablespoon in a cup of water. And it's supposed to be really good for your skin and hair. It's got a lot of silica. So it's good for your skin, hair, and it's also got a lot of B vitamins and calcium in it. So it's pretty nutritious as well.
Okay, and that's the oat straw?
Oat straw.
Okay. That sounds interesting, especially for B vitamins as well. That's really important.
Yeah, looking for a natural supplement for B vitamins, that might do it, right? So.
Yeah. Okay, oat straw. Edwin, are you able to tell us what some of the benefits of like neem leaf is by chance? I don't think I'll be able to pull it up on here while this is running. But if anybody else wants to share or has any herbs, that would be awesome. But that's really good. I wrote some down. I definitely want to learn more. And lemon balm, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember what the other benefits it is as well. But thank you. Okay, well, I have here the neem leaves. Okay, that's fine. It's all right. It's all right. It helps with eye disorders, bloody nose, intestinal worms. Oh, you're gonna have to read it because it's messing with the thing. Give us 1 second. He'll read the neem leaves. It's okay. Were you guys able to hear him?
No.
Yeah, for some reason we couldn't hear you about the neem leaves. It's okay, give me 1 second and I could be able to pull up the benefits of neem leaves. Because it does have some good benefits here. So it says it can help reduce tooth plaque and treat lice, treat acne, nourish the skin, treat fungal infections, could use as a detoxification, increase immunity. It can also be used as an insect and mosquito repellent, which that's good if you're looking for a homemade, use what you got in the cabinet. Treat wounds. It's an antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, immune boosting, and promote oral health. So that's really good. And that is actually cool because the neem leaves, if you take that, you take some peppermint and you add some other things, you can be able to make your own toothpaste. You could get really creative. So I do like that, especially for insect and mosquito repellent. That's cool. That is cool. I just want to say that Bertha's actually, so some of the teas that I wanted to touch on were 3 of my favorite teas that I actually make sometimes into tinctures, but the immune booster tea that I make, it has ginger, lime, amino acid, and agave. And that's just to boost the immune. And sometimes, like I said, I'll add those different herbs in there. So for like immune boosting tea, for example, if I want to just add an extra like boost, I'll definitely add some cat's claw or some dandelion or hawthorn berry, because that's good for like cardiovascular in there. Or if you want to get extra creative, the elderberry syrup you can add in tea as well. But that's for the just boosting the immune.
Well, there's another one which is really tasty for immune. It's elderberry, hibiscus leaves, and it's just like equal parts, and rose hips. So that's another one that's like really super good for, and it's a bit tart, but it's tasty.
And do you add like lime in there or no lime?
Nope, nothing. Just equal parts, kind of like a tablespoon of each.
Okay. What was the third one? It was hibiscus tea and then
rose hips.
Okay.
Rose hips has a lot of vitamin C.
Okay. And Diamond Road, what are some stomach pain tips and leg pain? I definitely think like depending on the leg pain, but you know, and depending on what's going on with your stomach pain. But Diamond, if you want, after this, we could definitely talk and sit together to talk about some things. But if anybody has any tips for just as a general for stomach or leg pain and want to share, that would be helpful and useful.
Hey, yeah, I'll talk about it.
What kind of stomach pain?
So it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like a sharp pain. Like I feel like someone's stabbing it. That's the kind of pain it is.
Is it kind of at the top of your stomach near the breastbone? I mean, where is it?
It's like it's in the middle.
I mean, have you had your gallbladder checked or?
I don't have a gallbladder.
Okay.
But it's like I've been to like different many doctors and stuff, and they can't really figure it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, y'all know I'm tough, so I'd be trying to give up, but
I would definitely say, Diamond, after this, we can definitely sit and talk about like the different symptoms and see, but and then hear what your doctors are saying and everything like that. And see what suggestions and what maybe homework you could do to be able to see on your end. Because it's kind of hard if we don't know, everything that's going on, how long it's been going on and stuff like that. So, and of course, I'm not a doctor to be able to give no diagnosis either. So, but
I got y'all after.
no, yeah, I appreciate it. And, to talk to 6 as well, too.
Yeah, 6 be beating me up. He be telling me stuff.
So yeah, another tea too, like a digestion tea that I do enjoy as well is like I take pineapple, mango, and agave. I don't use honey because I am vegan, but I take like the pineapple skins and I boil it, and the rest of the mango, like the center of the mango, I freeze and then I add it into a tea, and it's really yummy. And you could get, pineapple definitely helps with like digestion. And just listen, if you got to go to the bathroom and you need that fiber, that's a great tea, and it's utilizing waste that you have rather than throwing it away. And like I said, you can definitely add in some dandelion in there, or just like ashwagandha in there if you want like extra properties to go in, outside of depending what you eat too, because of the bees. So anything that's pertaining to harming animals or mistreating animals, it wouldn't be considered vegan. Oh, okay. Boiling pineapple is also an excellent natural cough syrup. I like that. See, we learn something every day. This discussion makes of all of us just sharing information, which is amazing. Peppermint essential oil is good for indigestion and bowel syndrome, may help with stomach pain. Okay. Diamond, in regards to what Courtney wrote.
Yeah, fennel is also pretty good for the stomach as well, and for indigestion. You can make like a fennel tea.
I know. Okay. Excuse me. And then also like another tea is in regards to like joint support, which will be ginger, turmeric, lime, some glucosamine. Oh, and then Sharon also wrote add ginger to calm the stomach. I'm just reading the chats out loud. But yeah, that's also one for the joint support. So what is going to happen for like the new year in regards to Bertha? If you go to bertha.org, you can like check out different like blogs that just have the information, if you guys aren't interested, to just that talks about these herbs more in depth, and can also just share information, and whatever information is on here, I would love to add that as well. Like if you have any information just to help one another, that's really just the big thing. So definitely for like a good night's sleep, chamomile, lavender, Valerian is definitely 3 for like a good night's sleep, or if someone's having trouble sleeping. And there's another one I forgot. It's like on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it, but it normally comes like when you buy the herbal package of teas, they have like these sleep package of teas that you could get at the supermarket or the store that has like the different, like chamomile would normally be in there. Sometimes you could find Valerian, but it's lavender, and then it's another one, and passion flower, if I'm not mistaken, is the other one that I'm thinking about, but I have to double check that one. So is anybody here in the group vegan, or transitioning, or just has any good recipes or anything that they just want to share? Okay, pescatarian. You ready for this challenge? This 31-day challenge? I want to just share some, so any like stuff that's like budget friendly that, just maybe can help and be useful to the community. And I really wanted to touch base on some whole food plant-based stuff because we are going into like that 31-day challenge. But if anyone has like recipes that they do eat that, you can veganize a lot of different items. You'll be really surprised.
What is a 31-day challenge?
So we're doing a 31-day challenge from the 1st to the 31st of January. And what we'll be doing is for those 31 days, we'll be eating whole food plant-based, which will be legumes, grains, seeds, nuts, fruits and veggies. And so basically it's like shopping only in the produce section and being able to utilize what you have there to make, your own different meals, and trying our best to use minimum of processed items is leaning more of like the whole food process. So like, for example, say for example, if you do want buffalo wings, let's just say buffalo wings, you could take cauliflower. So you'll go to the cauliflower, the produce section, you'll get the cauliflower, you'll cut up the cauliflower, and then you just make everything from scratch. You'll make your own buffalo sauce. So it's minimum process. So you try your best. You may have to use something that's processed, but it's just at least, not using as much processed items as you would maybe if you would have got like the vegan chicken nuggets that are already buffalo style in the frozen section. So it's just allowing your body to just kind of, renew and flush out. Exactly. Yeah. Detox. So, it's definitely like that. You can have some couscous, quinoa, lentil soup. Definitely can have different type of soups, lentil soup.
I'm trying to go vegan, and it's not easy. So
yeah, when I've been vegan for almost 5 years. And
any side effects?
No, I lost 60 pounds transitioning to vegan.
50, like a 50?
60, like 60.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So and I really needed that in the time of my life. I was not in the best shape. So I would say the hardest thing is in the beginning for me was depending on who I was around, because your family or friends may not be vegan, and it could be easy to go, they're eating a chicken wing and they just like have one chicken wing, and I'm like, okay, one chicken wing, and then you end up eating 10 chicken wings. So it's like I definitely think like that was a little bit of difficulties. I was having a lot of joint pain in my leg, and I did realize that once I did change my eating habits, that actually was something that actually went away. So it was to me, it was more benefits, but it was about eating the right things. I had to make sure that I was really getting all the vitamins and minerals. A lot of times when you're transitioning to being vegan, you may lack iron. So you definitely have to make sure like you're adding that into your day-to-day, because there's certain things that you get from meat that if you don't eat enough of like greens or like leafy greens, then you'll definitely miss out on some of those vitamins.
What are the things? What are some of the deficiencies? Because I'm trying to start as of the new year to go vegan. And so what are some of the deficiencies besides iron? What about protein? Or
so protein, you definitely could get it from beans. And I say beans because beans is my favorite way of getting protein. So I would definitely encourage beans. I'm not really sure outside of beans, iron. If you give me 1 second, I should be able to pull it up. So
I think Edwin said something about broccoli. Does broccoli have a lot of iron or protein?
He's saying protein.
Okay.
And he's saying, so the two things are iron and magnesium. So for iron, you could get iron from spinach, broccoli, beans, nuts, seeds, quinoa. And then the magnesium, you could get it from kale, spinach, mustard greens, collard greens, figs, avocados, bananas, raspberries, nuts, seeds, black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans.
Okay. Can you repeat that one?
Yeah, so for magnesium, it is kale, spinach,
Okay.
mustard greens, collard greens, figs, avocado, bananas, raspberries, nuts, seeds, black beans, chickpeas, and kidney beans.
I think black beans has a lot too for magnesium.
Yeah,
What was that?
Black beans.
Oh yeah, black beans. Okay.
and with black beans, you know, if you have a processor, so you can make black bean soup, you can have rice and beans, you can have refried beans, you can make black bean burgers, you know, you can get really creative with beans. So I love beans. So it's just, that's just one of my favorite things to just cook with is just beans. You could make tacos, burritos, we could just go on. So yeah. And, you know, just definitely make sure that you're getting, you know, your vitamin D, your calcium with some plant-based milks, and making sure you're getting enough of like your probiotics, do like some vegan yogurt. It's just more or less like with the vegan, I would say with transitioning to vegan is just, what helped me was meal prepping. Being able to meal prep just helped me not buy food that I didn't need to eat outside, was really one of the big ones for me, so.
One of my favorite cookbooks for like, it's, I don't know, it's vegan. It's the How Not to Diet by Michael Greger. I don't know if anybody's
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, his cookbooks have some really good stuff, some good recipes in them, because I'm not that creative, you know. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and there's definitely a lot of too, like, you know, on YouTube, you know, everyone has like their own little channels, and then Google, just with like Googling different recipes, from the simple things like making like one pot meals, or but if you have like a, what do you call that, air fryer, or just you know, see what simple meals that you don't have to really cook, because there's also like, you know, you could be able to use the fruits and vegetables and make like fruit salad, or just make like maybe a pasta salad, or just stuff like that. And you can add like different greens and stuff if you do have more of a busier schedule.
If you make salads and you do meal preps ahead of time, how long do the salads last? You know, putting beans and stuff like that on them before they wilt, you know, start wilting.
So I've done salads, and what I do is I do them 3 days at a time, but I'll add like a vinaigrette. So I'll make a vinaigrette that'll have like lime in it, different like natural preservatives. So like vinegar and lime are natural preservatives, so it'll help the veggies in the bowl stay fresh.
Oh, you know, here's something I do. I make like a huge big salad. It lasts about a week, but I put paper towels in the bottom of it, and I cover it with paper towels. So that kind of, it keeps it crisper. So it doesn't,
really?
Yeah, so it doesn't get all soggy, you know how it wilts. So, that's,
I like that, paper towel.
Yeah, just line the bottom of the bowl with a bunch of paper towel, you know, just flat. It usually stays for the whole week. So, because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of chopping. Right. And I don't put the dressing on until I'm ready to eat it. So.
And what do you add in your salad?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's usually romaine, red cabbage, red pepper, carrots, scallions, tomatoes, you know, at the end, like I'll do that when I'm ready to eat them because they don't refrigerate those. Cucumbers. Sometimes I'll throw some nuts on there.
That sounds good. Salad is always refreshing.
Yeah, it is good.
Has anyone ever tried like the zucchini noodles?
Oh, those are good.
Okay. Yeah, that's like one of the things that I am gonna do for like this challenge is do like zucchini noodles with some sauteed veggies.
You know what I tried? I tried like raw sweet potato. It's actually like if you slice it really thin, it's actually pretty good.
Do you add like seasoning or just eat it like that?
Oh no, no. I mean, you'll make it like in a like a stew, like a raw stew or something. So it actually wasn't bad because it's really crispy. So, when sometimes you just really want something crispy and you don't want a potato chip.
Yeah. That sounds good. Sweet potato is really good. It is. Someone said cauliflower kale wrap. That sounds really good. Okay, Edwin said keep your pH balanced. If you feel your body's in an acidic state environment, drink alkaline water for 3 to 4 days and 3 days of spring water. Yeah, definitely keeping your pH balance is definitely essential. I'm trying to just read all the comments here. Plant protein is more efficiently absorbed by the body than animal protein. And it is true, you can make your own milk, which I've done. I made my own milk by soaking almonds and then blending it. So you can, and it has less preservatives too, which that's also something for this challenge that I told myself once I finish this bottle of milk, I'm gonna go back to making, my own just plant-based milk.
Which one is better, almond milk or soy milk?
From what I've read, almond milk is better. They say that soy can actually cause infertility, and ever since I read that, I was just like, I'm gonna stick to almond milk, or oat milk, or cashew milk. I'm trying to think what other milks. Yeah, but I try my best not to make a lot of soy as possible. But sometimes you may get something that has soy, but yeah. And Simply Almond at the supermarket actually has 3 to 4 ingredients. And I noticed that was like one of the more almond milks that didn't have as many ingredients in it, which is cool. And I think it's like $3.49 at Harris Teeter, if I'm not mistaken. So, and that was good. And on the bottle it says use within 7 days, but I definitely have had it in the fridge before longer than 7 days and it still wasn't bad. But,
Oh yeah, mine lasts for weeks.
Yeah.
Because I don't use it that much. So I think they're just kind of like it's a CYA thing for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else. See, like right here, it says a whole food plant-based rice and bean bowl, which looks really good. And mushrooms is also another thing, like for like meat alternatives, mushrooms, like a few weeks ago, I made barbecue vegan ribs out of king oyster mushrooms, and definitely gives you that meaty texture. And I get that from H Mart. It was a little bit more pricier, those type of mushrooms, but I promise you, like mushrooms, definitely be surprised. You can use that as taco meat. You can use that for sliders, or like ribs, or you could shred it for like if you want to make a vegan brisket. So definitely mushrooms is a great one for a meat alternative outside of eating beans. Awesome. That's right. Pulled mushroom pork. That's right. It tastes good. You'll be surprised. That you have beans, mushrooms. I'm trying to think what else. You have the beans, you have mushrooms, you have cauliflower, or broccoli. If you want to do like broccoli tempura, like air frying it instead of frying it. Oh, and Diamond wrote tofu nuggets. That is true. You know, but tofu, some people may not know, but like tofu is soy. If you are trying to stay away from soy.
Away
But
from soy, yeah.
yeah. But tofu nuggets is cool too. Definitely. Chickpea, I know that's going back to the beans, but I just want to highlight how much I love how much I love beans, because chickpea you could be able to do vegan tuna fish out of chickpea, an egg sandwich out of chickpea, a vegan egg sandwich. You can make falafels, you can make hummus. So, you know, chickpeas is definitely amazing. Oh, bean curry, that is a good one too.
How do you make chicken salad out of chickpeas? I mean, not chicken, like
Right,
tuna salad.
right.
Oh, like the tuna salad?
Yeah, how do you do that?
So,
I've heard that, but I've never tried it.
oh my goodness, you have to try it.
I know. I'm like, oh, I would love to. All right, how do I do that?
So you take the beans, you smash it up. I add relish, celery, some lime in there. You can add mayo, vegan mayo or mustard, and you know, whatever you would like to add that you will add in a tuna fish, but you just make sure that it's smashed up. I know the lady that was in the last discussion, she stated that she added black salt in there that gives it more like of a eggy fish taste to it. And she said she got that from Trader Joe's, but I don't add that, but I heard that does add it, and it makes it even taste even better. But I add some celery, some relish, vegan mayo, and onions. I was just trying to think, and onions in there, and just smash it, and it tastes amazing. It tastes
It
amazing.
tastes just like it tastes like tuna.
Yes, like that was one of the first meals that I actually was like, I need this in my life, and I can get rid of tuna fish, because I definitely was a fan of tuna fish for a long time.
Okay.
Also, another meat alternative is hearts of palm. That definitely is like a great one if you want like to make like calamari, like a substitute for like calamari, or a substitute for like shrimp, or like more of like your seafood. I made vegan crab cakes out of that by shredding it, and what did I use? I'm trying to remember like the different seasoning, but then I used like vegan panko breading, but jackfruit, that's right, jackfruit is another meat substitute as well. But yeah, there's so many things that I promise that it's like you could do it. And you know, they have also, like I said, so many resources that you could be able to use, like YouTube. There's so many people that try. Like I recently saw this video that the lady, she pickled her white mushroom caps, and in a pickle jar, she took the rest of the pickle juice and she put it in there, and then she took the chickpea, mashed it up, and add different seasonings in it, and she made vegan devil eggs. And I have to try that. I have to try it. I don't know how it tastes, but I have to try it, because I was just like, wow, I would have never thought of. I love devil eggs since a little girl, so I have to definitely try that, because devil eggs is something that I definitely do miss. And Edwin wrote, men eat a raw onion a day and it'll increase your testosterone. Ooh, raw onion. Ooh. But yeah.
Does that work for women too?
Edwin, do you know? Like,
I mean, we have testosterone. We have testosterone too.
I know, it sounded funny.
That's right. All right. Does anybody else have anything that they want to add, or, you know, just want to share?
How do you start your morning being a vegan? Do you start like with juicing, or with like oatmeal, you know, natural oatmeal, fruits?
So this holiday, I definitely haven't been eating the best, but normally I would start with normally I eat one meal a day. So I would start with a smoothie or a juice. And if I really am hungry, then yeah, like chia pudding, oatmeal, and yeah, like smoothie, juice, tea, chia pudding or oatmeal, or just like maybe like spelt bread with like making it into avocado toast, or maybe like some fresh tortillas with refried beans and some sauteed veggies. Like if I'm that's like if I'm really hungry on those days for breakfast, it will be normally one of those options.
Where do you find spelt bread?
So I found that in Whole Foods in the freezer section. It's like, I think $6.
What's
Okay,
it called?
because I was looking for some and I haven't been able to find spelt anywhere. You said Whole Foods?
Whole Foods.
Okay.
It's in the freezer section. Like it's right next to, you'll see like almond tortillas and just different like, so it'll be like right there. Yeah, I forgot the actual name brand, like who sells it, but they have it's in the freezer section.
Okay.
And it's so good. That's why I don't have bread in my house. I could eat that whole loaf within like 3 days. So it's not safe. And Edwin wrote, no, I'm sorry, onions does not increase. Oh my goodness. Estrogen and the little testosterone your ladies have will not increase either. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Listen, sometimes you gotta ask. Next thing you know, your testosterone's increasing because you're eating too much onions. That's all right. It's all right.
So I have a question. Do you mostly eat conventional produce or do you organic? Or I use like the Clean 15 Dirty Dozen list. That's how I buy my produce.
Oh, and what is that?
I'll have the website next time. There's a national website, they update it, and they have like a list of fruits and vegetables called the Clean 15, and it's the 15 vegetables that are usually not genetically modified, and they have the lowest amount of pesticide residue after you wash it. There's not much left on it. And then the Dirty Dozen are ones that are like loaded with pesticides even after you wash it, and normally genetically modified. And I only subscribe to that because I know that, heavy pesticides can cause problems,
Yes.
Yeah, and I found out along the line of what she just said, I found out that strawberries are on the Dirty Dozen.
Mm.
And I love strawberries.
Mm.
And even if you wash them, I guess that's one of the ones that still have pesticide on them.
Yeah, that celery, peppers, like bell peppers, those are always on the top.
Oh man.
So get those organic if you can.
Yeah, strawberries is one that I buy organic because of what Margaret said. And they don't last. The organic ones do not last. Like they will mold in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And they're expensive. They're like $8 for just a little carton.
And that's from like the farmer's market?
What'd you say?
That's from the farmer's market? Do you get it from like the farmer's market?
I get them from either Harris Teeter or Amazon Fresh.
Okay. Can't you freeze them so that they don't go bad?
Well, yeah, you can, but I like to eat mine fresh.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Courtney.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I just got strawberries. And I'm like, well, that's gonna be the last strawberries I get. Not organic.
Yeah.
Does anybody know of any good farmers markets in the area?
Which area are you in?
Cary.
In North Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh, I live in Cary too.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I could have sworn everybody here was from North Carolina.
Yeah, I live in Cary.
My bad, you guys. I was like, okay, listen, hey, like, where's the I need to know where the good produce is at, because I need to see that list. I definitely am gonna look that up. Thank you so much for sharing, because that is really essential. And somebody wrote soak in vinegar. So even with those items, even soaking it in vinegar or getting like the natural veggie or fruit wash, that wouldn't work for those fruits and veggies that's on the opposite.
The Dirty Dozen? No, it's the studies show that even after you clean them, they still have a lot of pesticide residue left over.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the link to that website in the chat.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah, we're from Florida. I'm from Florida.
Okay. I love it. And oh man, Florida, some good oranges. Yes, please.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm from South Carolina, actually.
Oh, okay. We got a few
Which-
South Carolinas in here. My Wi-Fi turned off. I forgot that. If it turns, oh man. My bad. Yeah. Sorry about that, you guys. Listen, they said, listen. Oh man. But yes, I want to be able to save that link too. Oh, Tennessee. Oh my goodness. I like Tennessee. Okay.
We're in Tennessee.
Oh, they said they're from
Bristol. Yeah.
I love
Yes.
Crossville, Tennessee, and what is that? By Smoky Mountains. I think that's just so beautiful over there. So beautiful. Yeah. Yes, I do apologize about that. Hopefully still is okay. But if you guys don't have any more questions or anything else, I really do appreciate you guys for coming on here and chatting with me and just chatting with each other. I love it. I love it. It's so much information that I learned.
That was very nice of you, and we do appreciate the information that you brought to us.
Thank you. Of course, of course. So we
have a happy New Year's.
Yes, have a happy New Year's, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the heart-centered discussion on the second Tuesday. If not, I'll see you guys at the end of the month.
Okay, take care. Bye.
You too.
Happy
Bye.
New Year, y'all.
Everybody have a
Thanks so
happy New Year.
much.
Thank
Bye.
you.